Hello everyone, I am Erika of beadingschool.com and you are watching an extra coffee time with Erika unexpectedly on the 17th of March at the usual time to celebrate a special day. But before I would start telling you what this is about, please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. You can watch this recording in real time from the Beading School Facebook page and also from the Beading School YouTube channel. And later the recording will stay available so you can watch it again and again, or if you haven't found it in this lucky time, then you will be able to watch. But those of you who will watch it now will have a chance for something super special. So I'm really, really, really happy that you are joining. I see so many lovely faces popping up in the chat because we have prepared something beautiful. And one lucky beader will be even happier than the rest of us. So, as even some of you mentioned, Sherry says, "Hi Erika, happy St. Patrick's Day." Indeed, today the Irish celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and let's join in the fun. I see also Faye, Sharon, and Sharon says that she can see me and hear me, so I'm so very happy, Sharon. And Lutka is here, Anna is here, Carol, Shelley, Sarah, Antoinette, Katja, Jessica, and Jessica asks, how is it in Spain? Well, it's rainy. It feels like at home in Amsterdam. Sorry, but otherwise all is good. Linda is here. Judy is here. Kimberly is here watching from YouTube. Christy, Corinne, Sparrow, Yosin, Susan, Martina, Erin, Belinda, Jill, Anita, Cindy, Kata is here. Kata, I hope you are still at home and not in the hospital again. Debbie is here. Deb, Jill. Indeed, lately lots of surprises. And today I have a very nice one. Zuzka, Laura, Anna, Deb, Merle. Oh, and for Zuzka, it's also her husband's birthday. So happy birthday to your lovely. And Irina. So dear ladies, thank you indeed for joining me today. All of us have dreams in life, and all of us also face challenges. Sometimes we follow a clear path, and other days we have to bend to be able to work with the circumstances we are facing. As you maybe know, I am going through lots of personal challenges at the moment. Separation after 22 years, researching the options if I am able to stay in Amsterdam after my financial situation changed into a single income household, finding my new home, after all, painting it and moving in. On top of it, navigating a complicated maze of bureaucracy that I don't have enough patience for. As you can see, today I am talking to you from another location, not the place I used to live at, nor my new nest with the sunshine-colored yellow wall behind me. I am indeed in Spain, in Alicante, and starting today, I am undergoing a treatment and surgery to hold open the possibility of having a child if I meet the right person. Even if these are the results of a very long time and lots of thinking, these changes themselves are happening within 3 short months. And when I look at my life, growing up in a village of only 700 people, as a member of a minority in the state, not having around me role models I could follow, neither a family that would make me feel safe except my grandparents, some would say it was about luck that I turned this all around. But was it? I don't believe so. Or it wasn't only luck, I would say. Possibilities and new adventures show up in each of our lives. It's up to us to believe that we are perfectly capable of facing the new tasks and start working towards them. It all starts with the core belief that it is possible, and that's what our dreamy new Beading School Academy box, the Fairy Forest, talks about. Let's believe that life can be magical and beautiful, and there are fairies behind the doors and in the flowers. But fairies are not the only creatures in the mythology we are talking about these days and that we will get to know better during the upcoming 2 months. There are also leprechauns out there. And indeed, today it's St. Patrick's Day, and this is the day when everyone becomes a bit Irish and a bit lucky. Wearing green, drinking beer, maybe even listening to Irish music. The Irish are famous for their luck, but also their spirit and positive approach. And that is the key ingredient, in my opinion, to make the most of our chances. Paint your wall yellow. Run after the leprechaun holding the pot of gold. Move out of your comfort zone in beading and beyond. The combination of a bit of an Irish luck and a positive approach to make the most of it hold the key to a happy, ambitious life. And let's unlock its secrets today with these shiny golden keys that you can get as a gift today, and something more. So, lovely ladies, let's take a sneak peek of the keys. Just a moment. I would like to change my camera. So I invite you to unlock the key, to unlock your happiness with these golden keys. And that's why we created today for today the Shamrock Luck collection. Let's believe in it, that the world can be a magical place, and let's unlock it with our positive approach and these keys that everyone will receive as a gift. So, lovely ladies, happy St. Patrick's Day, and let's see what kind of treasures did we hide in the new Shamrock Luck box of 2025. First of all, I would like to give you a little sneak peek with a video. So this is it, and let's see what's inside. All of it begins with 3 beautiful fuchsia bags, but let me put them on the side, and let me explain what's inside a little bit later. So all this box, it brings us beautiful emerald colors, Celtic patterns, and hopefully lots of Irish luck also through the shamrocks that are included. First of all, to start easy, to not get ourselves overly exaggerated. By the way, my friend Andrea said that this is possibly the most beautiful box that I ever designed. So I must agree with her possibly, but let's start with something easy to learn. So we can go further and further. So I have here for you 4 pieces of Celtic knot connectors in antique bronze color. So they remind me of Celtic patterns, and there are 2 loops opposite of each other of these knots where you can attach either a metal component or a beaded motif. So these are great to include in a bracelet, or for example, to make your earrings longer. I might also use it in a pendant, in a necklace, in a pendant, but maybe not on the sides, or only in a way where I would be able to fix them perfectly so they don't turn around. They are a bit on the heavier side. You can feel that there is lots of material in them. So if they are not fixed well, then they would turn around. So you need to create a good loop to include them in your necklace. And Linda says they are very pretty connectors. Indeed, and there are 4 pieces, so perfect for a bracelet, I would say. Then I have here 3 very special components. They are all made in the European Union in a manufactory that we just discovered recently. And what is special about them, that right away we agreed on a special collaboration, and while these components with the Celtic patterns, they normally are available in their assortment only in a silver color, but I know that most of you prefer warm tones, so we asked them nicely if they would be able to make them for you in this beautiful antique or patina bronze finish. And after some talks, they actually agreed. So these are specifically made for you, dear beading school beaders. And the 3 components that I am talking about, we have a beaded bead here, and both sides are decorated actually with the Celtic knot patterns, and this is drilled diagonally, and in my imagination I see it included in a bead embroidery pendant, for example. This would be a great centerpiece. What do you think? Ariana joined us, and she says, I love the Celtic knot patterns. Yosin says it's lovely. And what is even lovelier, and I'm thinking about matching these 2 pairs of components to each other, we have a pair of ear studs, again, with a Celtic knot pattern, with a loop at the bottom. Ludka says wonderful. And then a pair of metal charms, again with Celtic knot patterns. And I imagine a pair of earrings where I use these ear studs, and then at the bottom of the motif, there is this charm hanging. And this looks so nice together. And Linda says, you are 100% correct. I like that antique gold. I bet it would look good as a center of bead embroidery earrings. Indeed, like there is one piece in the box, so I would recommend it for the pendant, and then to fix up matching earrings with these two pairs, for example. And Tanya says, you can always fix some amazing deals. Your negotiation skills are extraordinary. My dear Tanya, thank you so much for your kind words. But this is actually where Andrea and Edina are chipping in. So I leave this part of the business for these two ladies. And Andrea is amazing in making these kinds of collaborations happen. We always brainstorm together what would be nice, and then she is the one who is talking to the partners to see what is possible. And Jessica says, so happy you found this new company, gorgeous, all of them. And indeed, like, this is so good quality, and it is made in the European Union. So again, that is absolutely a guarantee that this is the best possible quality that we can have. But let's put aside the metal components a little bit, and let's look at some sparklies. So I knew that Preciosa is actually creating a color called Shamrock, but it is a very, very rare color to see. And when I discovered that there is also Shamrock AB available when it comes to Chaton roses, these are the flat back round stones that we love using in our jewels, then I was 100% sure that we have to have these in the Shamrock Luck box. Like, not every color looks good when it has the AB coating, but the Shamrock, in my opinion, is one of those that look especially nice. The green is sparkling through the AB cover just enough, so there are beautiful green tones, but also a bit of yellow for that pot of gold sparkling up in this. And Ariana says, I have the Shamrock Chaton roses and I love that colors. And Kata says that she also have the Shamrock AB flatbacks and she loves them. I'm so happy to share this with you, ladies. I love it also when it's a color that it's like not available on every in every way, but it already makes it special for me that we had to hunt this down a bit. And then I have, of course, some seed beads, because there is also a jewel coming with this box that you can make from it. And I included everything in this collection and more to make sure that you can bead right away the jewel that I designed for the Shamrock Luck collection, and then you can include the rest in your other creations. So the seed beads that I included in the box, we have 4 different types. 2 of them are included in the jewel itself, and then 2 of them are extras to cover all the usual sizes that we are using recently. So 2 of them are green iris, the round 11s and the round 6. Recently, we also use quite a lot of round 6, so you can bring this golden shaded iris dark green into your creations. And Ariana is asking, is it a new collection box? And indeed, it is to celebrate the luck and the positive approach of Irish people on St. Patrick's Day. And then there are two more seed bits included. One of them is one of my go-to colors, the Duracoat galvanized gold in this milky round size 15. And Kata is already shouting, OMG, that Delica is to die for. And ladies, this was the first time that I worked with this Delica color, and it's a new love, and it's so beautiful, and I love it, and I will be using it all the time in the near future, I think. It has a 24 karat gold plating. It's a green gold variation, and there is a tiny bit of pink, lots of gold and green and yellow and a bit of purple in it, and it's just an amazing color. Anita is here, and she says, I just popped by, and boy, I am lucky. Those colors and motifs are amazing. I'm so happy that you like it, Niti, and I'm really, really glad that you could join today. So hands up, ladies, who have ever worked with this Delica and who wants to work with this Delica color. I can't stop looking at it. And check it out. Oh my God, where did I put the... Okay, for now, here is the bronze component. And then look at the chaton roses. It looks so good together. And Linda says, it's a gorgeous color, but very expensive. Indeed. But when we could buy it for the box for you, then it kind of like a lot better deal. Also to just try your hands with it. So you will see. We have a very, very, very nice price for this box. So if you haven't used this Delica color yet and the price is keeping you back, then I think going for the Shamrock Luck box is a very, very smart decision. Sherry says, I want it for sure. Debbie says, I love this color. Tanya also finds it stylish. And Kimberly says, never seen that color, but I'm in love with it already. And Anna says, it's very beautiful. Oh, and Christy says, me, I want to work with it. Ariana says, wasn't it you, Erika, always telling us that green is not your color to go? I don't remember, but I don't have anything against green. I have phases when I don't like something. I still don't like opaque black and opaque white, but I tend to like green. And Carol is asking, when is this beautiful box available? Luckily, any moment from now, I will check or Bead Shop if my lovely colleagues already made it available for you. Just a second. And if not yet, then if anyone is here with me from my dear colleagues, then please, lovelies, make the Shamrock Luck box available. And indeed, it is available already. So if you would like to get it, then here is the QR code for you to scan. And I will also put the link to the chat. So indeed, it is already waiting for you. But let's see what else in the box, because already we saw many beautiful items, but there is so much more, ladies. So we were talking about Miyuki beads, so let's also look at the last bag of Miyuki beads that is hiding in the box. And oh, Sarah says, it's there and I bought it. And Andy says, Timmy just did it. Thank you, dear ladies. Faye already got home with one. Thank you so much for loving it, ladies. So, since for the pendant, you will also need some Miyuki half tilas, then you will find a bag of matte metallic dark bronze Miyuki half tilas in the collection. And these pull together all the other greens and golds perfectly. So you will have a very beautiful, elegant jewel when including this. For that little bit of neutral effect, we also have here a bag of powdery pastel gray fire polished beads in the 3mm size. And hi, Cindy. And then, talking about 3mm beads, well, we talked about how awesome Andrea is with fixing special deals for our lovely beading school beaders. And there is so much more in this box that's coming that we can thank Andrea for. So we often mention how nice it would be to have more colors of 3mm Preciosa bicon beads with the 2x AB effect. And what could be a nicer way to celebrate the special day of the Emerald Island than a bag of 2x AB emerald bicon beads in the 3mm size. So this is a deeper, darker green than the Shamrock. So just a bit of difference between the two, just enough to make the Shamrock AB Chaton Roses pop even more when you include them in your jewel. And again, the emerald is one of those colors that shows really, really, really well with the 2x AB effect. So when we have 2x AB 3mm Preciosa bicon beads, then it's actually a massive undertaking because those are not included in the normal production line of the Preciosa Crystal Factory. So when we decide to get for you a bag of these beads in any color of the 3mm 2x AB, then it's always a massive undertaking because we have to order a huge amount of beads. But we trust you that you will love the Shamrock Luck box just as much as I do and Andrea did when she saw the concept. And and you will adopt these and include them in your beautiful jewels. Laura says, gorgeous colors. I love the crystals. We also have here a bag of cubic zirconia round charms in a matching green color. You can create a fringe with this, for example, and there is quite a big amount of it. We also included this in some older jewel patterns, so let's enjoy all the greenery together. Then there is this pearl factory from the Czech Republic that we have been talking about a lot recently because of the collections we've had. And one color of the gemstone collection is the green jade, and we will use the 2mm size for the pattern that I designed to go with the Shamrock Luck collection. And Ariana says, I haven't seen everything here or the pattern, but I already got a box. I'm sure that it is my style. I hope the Academy package, box package still has a little space for it. Dear Ariana, thank you so much for trusting me, for trusting us. And I'm sure that the ladies will be able to include everything in your box that you would like to have. And then I have here some more metal components. I have here actually two clasps with lobster clasps with a shamrock chain, shamrock charm at the end of the extender chain. So you can use them in a bracelet or in a necklace, and there will be these cute shamrock charms hanging at the end of the chain, just for a bit more Irish luck. So this is how it opens. It's a simple lobster clasp, and then you can fix a strand of beads here through the circle and another strand of beads through this part actually. And then you can make the necklace or the bracelet a bit adjustable. And it's also just nice when it hangs, for example, in your back. Then some of us might prefer earring hooks instead of the ear studs, or since there is plenty of material in the box, you might even be able to fix up more pairs of earrings. So we have here an earring hook with a teardrop-shaped crystal, and of course sparkling in this beautiful green color. And Sharon said goodbye in the meantime. Thank you so much, Sharon, also for adopting a Shamrock Luck box, and have a very nice time with your sister. So these are the earring hooks with the teardrop-shaped charm, a teardrop-shaped crystal in this beautiful green color. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very special components waiting for you. And I can't even decide that in what order shall I show them to you. So, okay, I grabbed one randomly. And this is from a super cute Czech bead manufacturer. And these are filigree teardrop beads in the color luster jade green beige travertine. And they are a bit bigger, 10 times 14 millimeters. And I'm in love with the color on one hand and also with the beautiful pattern. These are pressed glass beads from the Czech Republic. And imagine a bead embroidered pendant, maybe with the Celtic knot centerpiece, and then including these 4, one on each side. I think that would be beautiful. What do you think, ladies? Niti says, they look lovely. And Anna said, what a great color. I will zoom in a little bit so you see this better now. Isn't this beautiful, ladies? I think they fit together so well. Ariana says, Kraken beads. I love your creativity so much, Ariana. Let's see what else do we have here. So some of you said that you love Celtic knot patterns, and I found an interesting component that even if it's not shamrock shaped and it doesn't have a green spot, but it reminded me of Celtic knot patterns. So I felt that I simply have to include it in this special collection. So you can use it in different ways, actually. It is pretty big. It's 21 times 21 millimeter. You can see it also on my fingers that it's on the big side. And there is a cubic zirconia in the middle. Oh, and Ariana says, everything I saw until now is very pretty. And Linda says, it's very pretty and even better with the gold delicas. And Marlo says, just stunning. Oh, I'm so happy that you like this, ladies. Do you agree with Andrea that it is an exceptionally beautiful box? So, on one hand, you can use it as a charm and fix it to the bottom of a pendant using the loop here. My way of using it was the other way around. So the tutorial that comes with this box is actually a motif that can be turned into a pendant in a pendant or a necklace. So I attached the motif here to the bottom, and then I used the holes on the sides here in the corners to connect a strand of beads on each side. So I connected everything through the corners, let's say. But there is also an extra loop on the back here. So you can also utilize this loop. And imagine that the pendant is hanging from here, and then the strand of beads is running from the center. So you can decide if you like it more from the corners or from the center. I like it both ways. And it's so sparkly. It's one of those components. Not every golden color is the same, but this is one of those golden colored metal findings that has just the perfect shade of gold, I would say. And it has this texture on the ornamental parts, so it makes it look really, really, really nice, in my opinion. Kimberly says this box is huge. There are so many items in it. Thank you, Erika. And thank you, Kimberly, for saying that. Then I have here, and this component actually became the focal piece of my pendant that I'm going to show you. And it's called the Shamrock charm. You will receive 2 of them. This is 8 millimeter wide and 5 millimeter tall. So there is one big cubic zirconia, there is a bigger cubic zirconia in the middle, and then each part of the shamrock has 3 smaller cubic zirconias included. And there are 4 holes, so that's how I fixed beads to this component, and it was absolutely a pleasure to play with this. Actually, the pendant that I designed, it also has like a part in the middle that could become an earring motif, so I can also imagine it that way. And Jill says, every piece is gasp worthy. And Faye says, these are so cute. And Ariana says the same, these are cute. So after catching our breath, I have here 2 more components for you, ladies. And both of them, they are special in different ways. So one of them comes from the Preciosa crystal factory. And in 2025, we will actually up-level our game that we play together with the Preciosa crystal factory. And a new adventure will begin. And the components that I am holding in my hand, they are kind of the sneak peek, kind of the prelude to this new phase in our cooperation and our new phase of playtime on our bead mats with our dear beading school beaders. So lovely ladies, let me show you 6 pieces of fancy stones from the Preciosa crystal factory called Baroque pears, and they come in emerald in a gold colored setting. And why am I saying that this is a new phase? We used to have some fancy stones from Preciosa until now already. However, we mostly focused on round stones when it comes to Preciosa crystals, but the other shapes, they also are so incredibly beautiful. And when it comes to sparkle and quality and the depth in the color, then we have to admit that Preciosa crystals really, really, really stand out. And these are components that also our precious friends designers love working with. So we actually also decided to send some of these boxes to our friends designers. So keep an eye out, watch out for our friends designers and who is going to play with the Shamrock Luck box, because there might be even more tutorials and introductions coming, not only from me. And in the meantime, you can see the Baroque Preciosa crystal teardrops on my palm. What is your first impression, ladies? Cindy says, these components are gorgeous. And Kimberly is asking if more Shamrock components will be available in the shop soon. And they will be available, dear Kimberly. There will be actually also golden and silver colored ones available, but not today yet. And there is a possibility of lots of snapping with them. Indeed, and they are a bit tricky to use because since they are so tiny, only 4 times 6 millimeters, then there is only 1 pair of holes, not the usual 2 pairs of holes that we are used to when it comes to metal claw settings. So you need tricks to know how to fix these well in your beadwork. And that is one of the reasons why I am so happy with the tutorial that I designed for this box, because I will show you one way how to fix these beautiful, tiny, sparkly, incredibly gorgeous teardrops in your jewel without the risk of them turning around. Sheila says, such a rich green color. Joyce is going for exercising, but she says it's so pretty. Enjoy your exercises, Joyce. Take good care of your body too. Tanya says, wow. Faye says, how wonderful. Judy says, so beautiful and calming. Susan says, stunning color. And Linda finds it luxurious and very elegant. Corinne asks if it will be available in May. I don't remember the exact date yet, dear Corinne. And Ariana says, I just checked the size of the little drops we used before. They must be really tiny. They are so incredibly cute. Super, super cute. Look at this. Actually, the jewel has a fun story because recently when I was in the treasury in Slovakia, then we had a day of photo shoots with Mona, you know, Mona and Attila, this lovely couple we love working with. and we had a little outing together with the Shamrock Luck box, and we were admiring the components together with Andrea, and Mona and Attila were taking photos and videos, and I started to arrange the components from the box on my bead mat, and that is how how the jewel has started, actually, that I started to play with it during the photo shoot. And Anna says, the claw looks amazing quality too. It is, dear Anna. It is fixed directly in the Preciosa crystal factory, so that also makes a difference. And Cindy says that this is her favorite shade of green. And Ludka says, fantastic box. Martina is curious to see the jewel. And thank you, Corinne, for being so patient with me. I have so many things these days that I have to keep on my mind, that what I don't see in writing in front of my eyes, I rather not say it, because otherwise I might not remember. And indeed, Corinne also is suggesting that we can change the direction of the drops, and that is also very, very possible. And in the jewel that I created, you actually have like 4 teardrops, and you are left with 2. And you will also have 4 of the chaton roses in the jewel. So that also leaves you with 2 pieces. So while there is no separate pattern for earrings, but imagine that you could also create a matching pair of earrings just by bezeling some of these. How do you like this set? Ariane says, so cute. But let's get to that last component that I promised. So I have here 3 fuchsia bags. Lovely ladies, who can tell me that what might be hiding in these fuchsia bags? Ludka says, gorgeous set. And Marie-Cécile, very nice. Loretta also finds it very nice, and Tanya loves it. Ludka, I really like it that you used a green heart. So lovely ladies, what do you think? What is hiding in these fuchsia boxes? Jill says art cabochons. Kata also says art cabochons. Cindy, Ingrid, Ariana. Everyone knows when you see a bag like this, then a handmade, hand-painted beading school art cabochon is waiting for you. So in your box, there will be one of these bags included. And we cooked up something special for you to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So everyone will receive one of these packages, but one lucky beader, if you decide to adopt one of the Shamrock Luck boxes until before tomorrow's Coffee Time with Erika, that means 18th of March, 5 p.m., or let me see the other time zones. So it's 5 p.m. Central European Time, noon New York City, 9 a.m. California, or 5 a.m. New Zealand. Tomorrow is the deadline. So one lucky beader will receive not one, but all 3 of these packages. And we will select the winner, the lucky beader, together tomorrow during our regular Coffee Time with Erika. But let's see what I'm talking about, because I couldn't be more excited. So lovely ladies, let me introduce you, and I will show you another color first. Let me introduce you the Kaylee Art Cabochon, celebrating Irish sad dancing. So this is one of the cabochons, one of the colors that you might receive. And there will be, in fact, 3 colors alternating. Another shade of green. Sherry says, wow. Kata says, amazing. And then, to balance out all the greenery, there is this, it looks like cappuccino or latte, I would say. And even if this is like not green, but the pattern looks so beautiful in this brown color that we had to include it in this collection. So every box will have 1, not 3 of these cabochons, but 1 lucky beader who places an order for the box before tomorrow's coffee time with Erika will receive all 3 of the cabochons. And I told you that this is called Kaylee. So do we have someone here who knows what Kaylee dancing is and who have ever tried Kaylee? Linda says, my kind of green. Which one, dear Linda, the patina or this new green shade? Jill says, it's stunning. Ariana says, so pretty. Tanya says, whoa, again, I am repeating myself. Martina says, beautiful. Faye says, what a beauty. And Kata says, a bit of chicken shit. Sorry, I mean avocado. Loretta says, oh my God, so pretty. So lovelies. Is there anyone out there who knows what Kaylee dancing is? No worries if not. So for the Hungarian speakers. Ludka says, so beautiful. Loretta loves all 3. So Kaylee dancing is Irish sad dancing. And it was actually inspired by the original sad dancing, when you dance in couples and then you change figures and you perform all kind of like figures on the dance floor. And it is like a set choreography that you need to learn. And when it is danced in for example Irish cafes, then there would be a person who who knows it well, and that person would like shout in the middle of the room, like, now everyone turning to the left, and now these 2 couples like changing places, and so on. So it's super fun and I absolutely love it. I started to do it like 10 years ago when I moved to Amsterdam. Then actually I started to learn Irish dancing. During the move, I actually unearthed my Irish folk dancing shoes. And recently, when I got a shoulder injury and I had to stop with my usual sports, then I was thinking, like, what can I do where you don't do much with your hands? So that's when I got in touch with my Irish dance teacher. So I started to go to Kaylee lessons again, and it's super fun. And we have a bar here, a Celtic, an Irish bar here in Amsterdam, where there is like live music, and my friend Kosha is teaching us, and it's the kind of dance when sometimes you turn around so fast that you have to hold on to your partner with all your strength and look into each other's eyes, because otherwise you fly away. So if you have seen Titanic, then you know what I am talking about. It's the one that it's also like how they were dancing downstairs in the boat. So it's super, super fun. And Andrea suggests that I will have to show it. I will absolutely not show it, dear Andy. So lovely ladies. These are the Kaylee cabochons. And I nearly said goodbye, but we have something more that we need to look at. And of course, I am talking about the jewel that I beaded from the Shamrock Luck box. So this is it, dear ladies. The Shamrock Luck pendant using the shamrock charm in the middle, and then with the 4 beautiful tiny teardrops from Preciosa fixed around it, square stitch bezeled shotton roses, plenty of those 2x AB emerald bicon beads shining with the golden shade of the 2x AB effect. And then of course that component, the versatile one that we talked about earlier, and then just a simple chain, simple strand of beads with the shamrock extender and the lobster clasp. So dear Terry is here, and she says, ordered this gorgeous box. Couldn't help myself, like a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Indeed. And Sherry says, that sounds like so much fun about the Kaylee. Ludka says, incredible piece, and Kimberly finds it beautiful. And Kata says, this fits even the fairy forest theme. And dear Kata, it's not a coincidence. It's kind of like the extension. So, yeah, not only fairies, we also have the leprechauns now. So, Cindy says that shamrock pendant is absolutely gorgeous. Dear Marlo and everyone, thank you so much. Faye says, oh my God, did you use the whole bag of 3mm 2x ABs in the pendant? I needed, I think, 32 pieces for the pendant. Let me count it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4. So that's 32. So you are left with 18 pieces. Out of those 18, I included 6 here and 1 more next to this lobster clasp, but those are optional. For the pendant itself, you will need 32. Judy says, ordering my box now. So lovely ladies, I'm really, really happy that you like this extra collection that I designed for you, and that you find the pendant also nice. And you ladies keep inspiring me. You ladies keep motivating me. You are the reason why it feels so good to put in all that extra energy and everything that we talked about at the beginning, that not only luck is needed in the world, but we have to set our minds to make something work, and then we will feel lucky because we do have the power of turning around our lives and choose happiness and fulfillment and abundance. Dear Sheila. So lovely ladies. Can I put back my face now, or would you like to see something else? Just for a little repetition, because, or if you have any questions about the project, about the beads included, the cabochons included, please let me know. Until I am waiting for your answers, then just let me repeat that we have this super special 2xAB 3mm Preciosa bicon beads included in the box that were part of a special production for beading school beaders. Then let's not forget about the bronze-colored Celtic knot components that were also specifically produced for beading school beaders, because otherwise these are available only in a silver color. Then we also have that amazing 24-karat gold-plated green Delica bead that on its own, yeah, it tends to be expensive, but we hid it in the box, so this is the perfect possibility to try it. And then, of course, the beautiful Preciosa tiny fancy stones that mark the beginning of a new adventure with the Preciosa Crystal Factory. And then the celebration of Kaylee said dancing and the art cabochon from beading school. You can decide to go for a box with or a box without the tutorial, and the tutorial will not be available for a while on its own. So this box is the only way to get it. So again, I would like to repeat that there are 3 colors of the cabochons alternating in the box, and you don't know in advance that which will be included in yours. But if you decide to adopt a Shamrock Luck box before tomorrow's 18th of March Coffee Time with Erika, then one lucky beader will find all 3 of these cabochons in her Shamrock Luck box. The box itself, it costs 69 euros without and 79 euros together with the tutorial. But if we count the components on their own, then the value is a lot higher. Already the art cabochon, I think it's, oh my god, I don't even remember how much is the patterned one. I think 25 euros already. And let me switch back to my face to be able to say goodbye to you, lovely ladies. Corinne is asking if I am close to the sea. Yes, indeed, I am in Alicante, which is a seaside town. And yesterday I walked down to the sea. Today I will not have time, but because I went to the hospital for the first time, and in the evening I'm calling with a friend. But my plan is to go down and actually find the lighthouse and walk a bit in the nature. So I'm really looking forward to it. So lovely ladies, this was an extra coffee time with Erika, unusually on Monday, but tomorrow I will be here with you and I will show you what kind of jewels can you make from the Fairy Forest Beading School Academy team box. So please join me for another coffee or tea tomorrow and in our usual time. And I would like to thank you for your lovely company. Thank you for your beautiful words. Thank you for all the encouragement about beading and beyond. And I'm eternally grateful to you for trusting us with all your precious bead orders. See you in the Beading School Club, ladies. Take good care of your loved ones and yourselves. Bye-bye.